Look, I think we have to admit that the Paris Agreement has not delivered any of the plans, ambitions, targets that were expected. And it's also true that we are looking for other means to achieve the reduction in the temperature that is badly needed. I mean that technology needs to help. Without technology, we're not going to make this planet colder than it is today or it's going to be soon. So no, I don't think this is the big event, but it will be interesting. I heard that it's going to go next to Los Angeles. It's interesting now to hear what he says and what he plans to do there, because that city needs reshaping, needs restructuring.
I'll pick up on the wildfires in a moment. To me, there was a big takeaway for Europe from last night, and that was about the competitiveness of the landscape thanks to regulation. Number one on climate change, as the regulations are being rolled back, and we saw that in EVs and for auto manufacturers, and we know in Europe they've been struggling. And, of course, when it comes to other climate targets and how banks, insurance companies are involved in that market. So are you concerned, after what you heard first glimpse, that in fact Europe is still in the slow lane with regulation now, even more so thanks to these Trump policies coming in?
But again, Karen, I think this is a long-term trend. Europe is always lagging behind, and it's always kind of busy with itself in a world which is going very fast forward with a lot of innovation. So it's a wake-up call again for Europe, and I hope that Europe takes it seriously and wakes up, because we need Europe to wake up now.
Let me ask you more about those wildfires, because it has been such a headline story across California, these winds that were fanned by the desert winds that have come through and swept through California. What was the sort of exposure you had, and how does it change the narrative from what we've heard from insurance companies about mitigating risk, which means not offering insurance products for what really is a very expensive part of the world?
I mean, unfortunately, this is not the first time it happens. This is not a new phenomenon. We had wildfires 2 years ago, we had wildfires 4 years ago, and we had wildfires in other regions of the world. So we were prepared for that, and now we're prepared to help for this devastation there, and we're already helping the customers. I think the problem is that with the way we configured some cities, Los Angeles is one, but it's not the only one, we are at high risk. And the insurance cannot resolve this because it is the configuration. So there must be preparation for that, there must be prevention, there must be mitigating acts. All these things were not there. And this, unfortunately, was something that was expected.